I want to tell you a story about my parents. They immigrated from Taiwan to America. They came to seek the American dream. My parents were poor, they did not speak English well, and they went to flea markets to sell gifts to make ends meet. Over many years of hard work, they were able to open gift and jewelry stores in shopping malls. They employed many Americans, and they were able to provide a good education for my brother and me. We would help watch the store because they have to pay us. But eventually, it became clear that they achieved the American dream. And our story is not unique. It is a story that's replicated across generations, across billions of people. America is an amazing country for offering the American dream, and now it is at risk of being crushed by the policies of Donald Trump and House Republicans. We know that inflation has increased under the Trump administration. We know that jobs have decreased. The jobs report that was released last month was horrible. And we know it's horrible because Trump had to fire the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics to distract from how horrible it was. Turns out when you fire the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, you can't actually change math because the jobs report that came out this month was also horrible. Employment increased to 4.3%, the highest in nearly 4 years. And then you added that the crushing effect of tariffs. According to Yale Budget Lab, that's going to increase costs $2,400 on ordinary Americans. And then small businesses bear the brunt of these tariffs. And no matter what Republicans try to say, what Trump says, the actual truth is the way tariffs work is when these products come to the United States, it is the American business that pays for it when they accept their products at the ports. Literally, the small business has to write a check to the United States Treasury in order to get these products. And so a lot of small businesses don't have the money to write that check. So then these American small businesses, some of them are Asian American, Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander, they go out of business. And then the ones that can write a check, well, guess what? They end up passing the cost to consumers who then pay more. So essentially, this is a large tax increase on small businesses and also on consumers. And here at the Congressional Asian Pacific Caucus, we're asking for Trump and Republicans to stop crushing the American dream, stop crushing Americans economically, and please reverse these tariffs. I want to thank Grace Mang and Dave Min and Joe Takuda for their great work in pushing back against the reckless raid at the Hyundai plant in Georgia. Based on public reporting, a number of these workers had legitimate B-1 visas that allow them to work in the United States. And there is a gray area because the B-1 visa allows you, for example, to basically help put in Korean machinery that they need to operate these plants. Well, does that mean you can tell someone how to do it, but you can't yourself actually touch that piece of equipment and put it in? Who knows? It's a gray area, it's ambiguous. But what the administration did is instead of trying to work it out with Hyundai on how people interpret B-1 visas, they launched the most massive raid ever on people with legitimate B-1 visas, shackled them up, made them do this completely embarrassing, disrespectful walk in shackles, and it was completely disrespectful to South Korea. Now the administration has had to walk that back. And so people need to be fired at ICE who authorized this reckless, stupid raid that's now causing other countries to not want to invest in the United States. It's going to cause a loss of American jobs. And if you have a dispute on a B-1 visa, well, let's have it out in the open and tell the companies, look, we interpret this in a way no other administration has chosen to interpret it. But don't embarrass the people who are here, and you're going to prevent investment in the United States, and that's just dumb.